Good evening, guys. It's the 4th of June, and I'm back on my Villa Park build. Still on Trinity Road, and I have been a bit busy this afternoon. Didn't get started till this afternoon. Been doing my website and a few other things I had to do at home. But I have got pretty much now the outer shell finished at the back of Trinity Road. I haven't got a lot of room in here at the moment, so a bit difficult for me to turn around and show you what's what. But you've seen all that anyway. With that, but the biggest thing that's taken up a few hours this afternoon is that little beauty. So that's now in place, and with just that one alone, it's taken away pretty much the majority of the bow from that roof. Now what's happened is, because this side it sort of pulls this way because of the way the structure's designed, and it just pulls it up from this way, so as you can see it doesn't go down much now once it's pulled, so it's still quite flexible, which is good. I want a bit of flex in it. So how I've constructed that is, first of all, I've got a piece like this from work. That's one of my offcuts, and I've cut it up so I've got a piece like this, and that pretty much forms that bit that will go on like so. But also cutting these strips off as well, and I will stick those along the end here and do one the other side. I will make a little structure like this. I've already started to do it there. I've already made some parts like this to go in there, and then what that will do is, when I put that on with these pieces on either side of it, I've then got like a bracket to hold it in place, and obviously then not only with the bracket, bit of glue as well, and that will hold all that in place. What it also does as well, if you can see this groove now, I'll have a groove along there and a groove along there, and then for every girder that I build, that's along every one of these pieces of structure, I'll have that groove, and the roof will just slot into there, and just no glue, no fixing, no attaching. So then, if necessary to do some cleaning or some maintenance of any kind, I can just pull the slat out and I can get to what's underneath. That'll help me for wiring, etc, etc, etc. So I'll be able to get fans in there without having to climb inside from the front, and that all works. Oh, excuse me, that all works pretty well. So I've been trying to work out a way that I could do that. Plus then I'm not going to have one big main structure for the roof, which I really didn't want. I wanted to have it in tiny little segments, but still look right, and I think this is the best way that I could think about doing it. So I've started that structure now. That has, because there's a lot of cutting out, there's a lot of measuring, and that has taken a bit of time. So, and I've got 19, 20 of these, so I've got 19 left to do. I am now, I've had a phone call today from work, and my furlough finishes tomorrow, and I'm back at work on Monday. so I haven't got very long left, and I'm also running out of material, so it's pretty good that I'm going back to work, because I need some more offcuts. So which I also could do with a bit of cash too, so it's very nice of them to let me go back. So I'm going to sign off for today, guys, but as you can see, that's the roof now pretty much taking shape, and I'm liking the look of those girders, to be fair. It's better than anything that I've received from the model shop. So they're just too small. They're not made for structures like this. They're for model railways, not for Villa Park stadiums. So I can't blame them for not stocking what I need. But as I say, it is quite easy for me to make them. It's going to work well for me as well, I think. And not being able to take the pieces of roof off so I can get to the items underneath, is going to make life so much easier to maintain, and to clean, and also to repair any wiring, etc. Where obviously I'm going to have some wiring in there for the lighting in the roof and the floodlights. So that's pretty nice. It's just going to sit in that groove there, really nice, and I'm quite happy about that. But that's my Villa Park. I think I'll best order some seats, I think, because I need to get the rest of the inside done. People are going to start thinking I'm going to put terraces along there and some crash barriers. But that's Villa Park of old, and it wouldn't do justice to this stadium if I did that. So there we have it, guys. I'm not sure whether I shall do an update tomorrow. I most probably will. I've got to get cracking on this now. I'd like to get the roof structure with the girders completed before I go back to work, if possible. That's if I don't run out of material first. So I hope you all have a good evening. My voice is, all my words are coming out too fast. Yeah, have a good evening, guys. I'm waffling a bit now, so I'll speak to you another day. Take care.